Hi, it's Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I am here to do a week ahead. I'm going to do a triangle spread, whatever you want to call that. June 30th through July 6th. Just an overall energy for the week of June 30th through July 6th. Let's see what we have. Okay, first card out is the Chariot. So this is movement, right? It really is. This is movement forward. This is in the driver's seat, going somewhere, taking back control, you know, in a place of discipline. You know, this is where somebody is finding their inner discipline, their determination, their sheer will, okay, to go somewhere, to do something, to make some sort of move, face any opposition. Okay, we have somebody here that is probably traveling somewhere, going somewhere, taking a journey. Maybe it's a short journey, maybe it's a long journey. Whatever is going on, we have some sort of movement. Now, this could be mental or physical. Whatever is happening, we have moving forward in a direction. It's not backwards, it's forward. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to get the cards. A lot of emotions here, and this is being recorded in Cancer season. So this is a time where it is Cancer season. I mean, Cancer is about emotions. It's about feelings. Obviously, there's some sort of emotional disappointment here, emotional loss. But the King of Cups is mastering emotions. This is a master. This is somebody that is very emotionally stable and secure and wise and genuine, that has a really big heart. This is somebody that listens to their heart, listens to their feelings, expresses their feelings correctly. You know, this isn't somebody that lets their emotions get the best of them. Not at this time, anyway. Let's see what else we have. There is emotional disappointment in the background. There could be a loss. Maybe there has been a loss, or there is something to do with a commitment or a home or family. That's where the emotional disappointment is. Maybe it's with family members. Maybe it's with community. Maybe it's with a group. Maybe it's within a marriage or a commitment or something like that. What else do we have? There's something to do with, well, we do have some unhappiness here. Somebody could be moving away from something that is no longer making them happy. This could be a living situation, could be a home. This could be, you know, the community or a group, or could even any type of environment. This could be the cancellation of an event as well, or the cancellation of an engagement. Obviously, there's some sort of commitment issues here. Look at the emotions. Oh my goodness gracious. There could be sadness. There could be tears. Just saying. With this and this and this, there's something going on here. We have somebody here that's sad. They're not happy. We do have mastering the emotions, though. Taking charge, taking ownership, making a decision from the heart. This does have to do with love. It has to do with feelings. Page of Pentacles reverse. Page of Pentacles reverse. This is a dropout. This is a quitter. This is somebody that's not interested in a commitment. There could be somebody here that just doesn't want responsibility, or they didn't want responsibility. They didn't follow through with something. I mean, this is typically somebody that is younger, or somebody that just doesn't have the experience. Maybe they just don't have any desire to commit. I mean, there's commitment issues here. There could be lack of common sense as well with the Page of Pentacles reversed. Somebody hasn't been practical. They haven't been wanting to put in the effort. Maybe they haven't been acting with integrity. Maybe they haven't been real. Not putting in much effort to commit themselves to a task or a job, or doing whatever it is that they were being asked to do. High Priestess. So there's definitely something about intuition here, listening to intuition, listening to one's own gut, taking a time out to reflect and observe and dig deep. There's something, this is deep. It is definitely some period of deep introspection, deep knowing, making a decision, definitely listening to the gut. We have a higher knowledge here. We have somebody here, I mean, that, I don't know if there's a healing energy. We may have a healer. We may have a counselor. Somebody that, you know, has some sort of gift, spiritual wisdom. Well, we definitely have a shift of energy. So something positive is happening. This is a positive change. It's good luck. This is a change of luck. It's a change of direction. Going within, listening to one's heart, following one's heart. There is emotional disappointment in the past, emotional loss. You know, there's been a breakup or a separation or a death or a commitment that didn't work out, or it hasn't worked out, or it's not working out right now. I feel like we do have moving forward, moving on. This is sad. It's like a sad farewell. I feel like there's been some sort of trouble in paradise, right? Somebody may have not been wanting to put in the effort to move or to make a big move. Maybe they weren't able to master their emotions. Maybe they've been emotionally withdrawing, but struggling emotionally to move on from the situation. But we have a positive turn, a positive shift. I feel like we have somebody here that hasn't been listening, obviously, to their intuition. They haven't been listening to their heart. There's definitely an emptiness here. Absolutely, 100%. Somebody has experienced an emotional loss. They have. It has something to do with family. Could have something to do with children. Wow. Judgment. Judgment could be a reconciliation. It can be forgiveness. This is acknowledgement of the truth. This is an awakening, a spiritual awakening, a consciousness. This is being given a chance at a new life. This is a life-changing decision. It is the end of things, the end of a trial. Maybe it's the end of somebody not putting in effort, not committing to a task, not being interested. Maybe we have somebody here that has been really hurting. Obviously, we have some pain. Judgment, judgment. Judgment is acceptance. It's absolution. This is a wake-up call. This is an awakening. This is a chance at a new life, a chance to go in a new direction. There's definitely some sort of karma playing out as well. Destiny. There is a spiritual awakening here as well. There's no doubt about that. I feel like we have somebody here that maybe has lost sight of their goals. You know, they haven't wanted to put in effort or commit to anything fully, maybe because they were hurt in the past or something like that. Somebody's been really unhappy where they are because of this Four of Wands reversed. There's some sort of discord, whether it's marital discord or family discord. There's discord here. This is a dead end. Not interested. The party is over. The honeymoon is over. Okay, right here. This is a realization. It is. It's a realization. It's truth and it's karma. So there's something happening. Okay, there's truth here and it's causing some sort of shift. This is an upturn. It's a positive turn. This is a massive awakening. It's a new awareness. It's accountability. Life-changing decision. Somebody hasn't used common sense, or they haven't been practical or wanting to accept any responsibility. This is accountability. So that's interesting. There's a big announcement here as well. This is awakening or a wake-up call. Positive turn. This is good luck. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut. Follow your heart. This is higher knowledge. I mean, this is where somebody literally goes within, looks within, but also looks outward. Okay, this is somebody that sits in between light and dark and looks at the situation quietly and observes and reflects and takes it all in and makes decisions, makes choices based on what they hear and see. This is about this high priestess makes decisions based on their own intuition. A high priestess does not seek counsel from everybody else. That would be the high priestess in reversed. Something is happening. This is a higher knowledge. It really is. There's something to do with deep feelings here. Really, really deep. But there is sad. This is sad. The Ace of Cups reverse is sadness. There's an emptiness here due to poor decisions. Oh, yes, sir. Due to poor decisions, not practical decisions, lack of interest in commitment. Somebody may be sad. Maybe they've had a loss. Obviously, they have. Somebody has had a loss because they didn't commit. They didn't follow through. They didn't want to put in effort. They may have moved on. They've been moping, crying, having a very hard time with this loss. They may want forgiveness. Somebody may want a reconciliation. There could even be apology with judgment. Listening to the heart. Making a choice. This changes the direction. This is positive. Somebody could find themselves at the right place at the right time with the Wheel of Fortune. That is luck, This is a change, and this is a change of luck. Listen to your intuition. I'm serious. If you learn from yourself and you listen to your intuition, your life will change for the better. I do feel like we have somebody here that is moving away from something that is not healthy. Okay, it's not healthy. It's not. But I do think we have setting new goals. I do. I think we have setting new goals, going within, maybe even listening. It has to do with the heart as well. This is definitely listening. Ooh. Four of Cups reversed. We definitely have some sort of ignoring. And the Ace of Cups is intuition. And the Ace of Cups is love. Somebody's been ignoring something. Both. They've been ignoring their feelings. They've been ignoring their intuition. They've been focusing on a loss. Really struggling. Maybe there's been a third party situation here. This may have to do with a few other people. Sorry about that. The end of a waiting period. The end of sadness. There's definitely sad. This is the end. Judgment is the end. It's like this. These people have been asleep. They've been in a slumber. This is waking up. This is definitely the end of a period of darkness. Put it that way. This is a chance to go in a new direction. Listen. Somebody's intuition is really going to be speaking to them. Their intuition is spot on. They're going to be receiving lots of intuitive messages that are guiding them in the right direction. There has been some sort of ignorance. We have somebody here that's not able to open up. They're not able to commit to anything fully. They're not. There's an opportunity here that needs to be given a chance. If you can just acknowledge it. Give it a chance. Give this a chance. This is a positive turn. It's a positive change. Something is happening. Listen to your gut. Listen to your intuition. Give it a chance. Give it a deeper look. Look deeper at the situation. And what you need to look deeper at is what is making you sad. What is hurting you? What is not practical? What is making you unhappy? Is this realistic? Are you using common sense? Are you missing an opportunity because you don't want to face any of the challenges that you need to, that are going to move you out of the unhappy situation? You have to master your emotions. You have to be emotionally stable. And we have somebody here that hasn't been. They haven't been emotionally stable. But I feel like there's wisdom that has been gained from loss. And this is ready. The judgment is ready to be judged, ready to start over, ready to try again, whatever this is. Now, judgment can also be consequences. So judgment and karma goes both ways. There's something happening that is destined to happen. It's meant to happen. Maybe you sensed it was coming. This is a chance. You need to listen. You need to open up your heart. You need to make a decision that is best for you. There is emotional disappointment here. There is still a chance. There's a chance to close a chapter. That Wheel of Fortune is the end of a chapter. So there's something about realizing goals that have been missed or ignored, or realizing something that has been ignored after a period of, I want to say, sadness, grief, loss, unhappiness. Didn't want to put in the work, so they've been ignoring what they know, what they feel. So let's get an overall energy right here. We're just going to get one. Somebody's been letting themselves go. They have. Whether this is, whether it's health, it could definitely be health. They've been letting their house fall apart. They've been letting themselves go. They've just been ignoring it. This is it. We're not going to ignore it anymore. Here it is. Death. The end of a situation, the death of a situation, person, or idea. This is a profound life change. It's a time of transition, transformation, major, major, major life change. So we have completion here. I mean, we definitely have some major completions here of a cycle. This is where change happens. Somebody's being intuitively guided, maybe to let go, maybe to change, maybe to release. Something is happening. It is quite positive. Endings and new beginnings. There's some sort of destruction here of a foundation that is unstable, insecure, not practical, headed into a period of great personal change. This is the end of a period, the end of a life, or the end of an era of sadness, hurt, tears, unhappiness, not putting in effort, not doing the work, ignoring intuition, ignoring feelings, focusing on loss. This is really taking a deeper look at direction, taking a deeper look at accountability, at truth, at facts. So anyway, I feel like this week is going to be a week where acting on feelings, acting on intuition, acting on what the heart wants is part of this. Somebody's going to be making heartfelt decisions. This person, who, whether it's you or somebody else, has very good intentions. They have been ignoring it, ignoring their feelings, ignoring their heart, ignoring the truth. We have moving forward. And it could be sad. I mean, it could be bittersweet, put it that way. Massive awakening, massive change. It is massive, massive. Good luck.